All right, welcome to New River, guys and gals. All right, we're in New River. I was planning on going farther down the road to maybe Table Mesa, ride some trails after I put the Moose carburetor jet kit in Big Red here, but I had the same problem as I did on my last ride. Once I got doing about 60, 65, after it kind of heated up a little bit, I started getting that surging. So, you know, and at one point it was where I was like just barely holding 65. Everything in the carburetor looked good. There was a little dirt in the flow bowl that, you know, from age and stuff, but I cleaned everything up. I'm still running the 50 Pilot, and like the instructions said on the jet kit, I'm just kind of riding around, just trying to look around. But anyway, as the instructions said on the jet kit, I put a 160 in, and I believe that's what it had in it. It's just it was kind of wore down, and you know, I couldn't really read it, so I may take it to work and have one of those young bucks read it, but because my eyes, even with my glasses, I just couldn't get the angle on it. Ooh, the road's flooded. Cool. We'll go take a peek. But anyway, as I'm going down the road, it was doing okay. It had a light surge, and then the surge just gets worse and worse. I don't know. So I'm not sure if maybe it's the electrical. You know, everyone keeps talking about the, oh cool. Everyone keeps talking about the CDI box going out. I have to go to the dealer tomorrow, and so maybe I can order one. Oh, that's cool. No, we're not riding across. But that's cool. Yeah, we had like raining for, massive raining for, let me open my visor, for about a day and a half. Even last night at 3 a.m. it was still coming down. We just had a few little breaks, but yeah, that's kind of cool. I'll go ahead and shut it off, and we can just ponder our thoughts by the river of life. Or New River, same thing. I could probably make it, but I'm not going to. What if I didn't? So, anyway, like I said, I have the 160 jet in it, and it's, you know, even though the kit's by Moose, it's a dyno jet kit. You know, all the jets have the DJ on it. And so today I went ahead and ordered some of the Kean jets. A guy on eBay, he sells the Kean jets, and you know, in various sizes. So it has a 150 Pilot, and now it has a 160 main, but that's the dyno jet main. So anyway, reading on the forums last night, it said that I'm just watching the river. I'm sorry, lost the thought. So peaceful. Quiet. Maybe we'll get to see something cool. Someone goes splashing through. But anyway, on the forums last night, people are I'm getting the impression that all I have done is the airbox. I pulled the snorkel out, and I have a uni filter, and that's it. I'm still running the stock everything. I did change the plug. I just turned 3,000 miles. I put a Iridium plug in while I had the tank off. But anyway, so if you guys can help me on this, I would appreciate it. I'm not sure what to think now. If it's maybe electrical, I can't imagine it at 3,000, but you know, it's kind of weird. To me, it feels like it's lean, because you're going down the road and it's going back and forth. It's like, you know, just imagine your wife is behind you. No, I'm teasing. Maybe. But anyway, yeah, it's just a constant surge. You know, I can give it full throttle. It'll run on up to 75 with just a little bit of surging, and then, but it's that steady speed thing. And to me, that seems like it's lean. You know, going by my vast years of knowledge and experience, and pulling it out of my shorts. But anyway, so I'm going to post this thing tonight. I was going to go home, go right to bed, but I may post this thing tonight. And maybe someone's had that problem. Like I said, I do have the key and jets coming for it. And so, you know, maybe those. And then the other thing I did, it looked like it had the exact same needle, the Dynajet needle with the 6 settings, I believe it is. And I have it third from the top, like they recommended. Because 3,000 feet and below, Phoenix is 1,500 basically. So they say to put it on the third notch from the top. So, but anyway, other things I was reading was that some people are having trouble with the taper of that Dynajet needle. And so when I had the carburetor apart, I noticed on the tip of the needle valve, you know, where it's got that black rubber tip. If you can see me over here, this is the tip. This is a circle, many waters. So anyway, on the tip of that needle valve, you can see where it's kind of wearing out right there. You know, there's a ring all the way around it. So I was able to order a Moose rebuild kit where it comes with the stock needle, and it comes with all the screws, and it also comes with what's the other thing I need? Help Grandpa out here. Comes with the needle, the screws, because some of the screws were rounded by the guy who had it before me, and then it has the needle valve. So when I pull it apart, I'm going to try just getting rid of what's in it, and then putting in the key and stuff. I'm going to try the 55 and the 158 and see what happens there. If it still does it, I may pull it apart again and just try the stock needle with the shim. I do have the shim with the jet kit. It gave you the needle, third clip from the top, and then there's a little washer that goes around the top. This is the little washer around the top. Many waters of life. And then it has the top with the spring on it where it goes in. So anyway, and I have the air screw turned out 2 turns. That was already done by the previous owner, just like the kit said. But, you know, it seems to run fine. It is just at, I'm getting tempted to run that road now. I don't want my boots to get, if I had I worn my other boots, we'd be all over there. Because I haven't washed the bike from the Apache Trail trip where I had the last problem. But, yeah, it's moving pretty swift. I think it'd be who of me not to cross that. I'd hate to be on the news, and all you see is, like, my handlebars sticking up out of the end. So, anyway, but that's it. That's my woes and worries. So, if you guys have run into that, please let me know. Like I said, I do have the key and jets coming. The guy on eBay sells them. You get the 152, 155 pilots. You also get key and main jets. I'm thinking 155, 58, 60, and 62, and then 2 shims to put on your stock needle. So anyway, if you run into problems like that, give me a call. I'm just going to tool around. I'm not going to run it any farther down the road. It really started getting bad, of course, when I went past the last turnoff, and then I had to kind of nurse it to New River. So I'm not going to do that again. So I'm just going to kind of tool around New River. I'll leave the camera on, but yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, I should get some pictures of the bike. We should do that. So anyway, so that's my worries and woes. So talk to you guys in a bit. I'm still here. I never leave. ahead, go ahead. So it feels good to be back on the Honda. I do miss the little windscreen, so I need to check in on that. But overall, it feels good to be back on the Honda. I do enjoy the Suzuki. I wish the Honda was running better. So we'll get the jetting figured out, or electronic, whatever it is. But even at idle, like when you rev the throttle, it seems to feel rougher. So I'm not really sure. You know, it's like I said, it just turned 3,000 miles, so we'll see. Overall, though, it's nice to be back on the bike. It's got a much nicer seat. You know, it's kind of neat sitting down in the DR, but at the same time, it's kind of neat to be sitting up on top. This feels like you're riding a dirt bike with lights. Just the nice position of everything. And even working on the bike last night, just the way, you know, I've been a Suzuki guy forever. I'm not going to trash them out, but there's a certain way Honda builds their bikes that are very detail oriented. It's just very cool. It's a lot of things are thought out. So it's just kind of nice to go, oh wow, they put that little bracket there to hold this, or they made this way, you know. And so I do enjoy the engineering behind the Honda. Suzuki's not too bad. My DR350 was just a total cluster from my perspective as far as how things are built. Looked like a lot of last minute things. So even right now I can feel, what am I doing? 50 miles an hour, and I'm probably in fourth gear. Yep. I feel a vibration. You know, it's not the tractionators, because it doesn't whether I'm laid off to the side or not, but it just feels like there's a roughness. So anyway, still a beautiful day. Glad I got out. Just doing a bunch of things around the house today. You know, folding clothes, ironing my shirts and pants, and organizing my sock drawer. So, if I have a shirt that needs to be ironed, it usually ends up in the garage as a rag for something. So, I just don't iron. I can. I don't know the iron anymore, but at one point I would. But yeah, Davey don't iron. So what am I doing? 47. Yeah, you're right. I'm doing 47. Thank you. So that's your public service announcement. It's funny. You hear the tractionators, and then you roll it off on the side. Hear them? Don't hear them. They're very quiet when you're on those side knobs. It's just that big lug in the back, that massive rooster throwing knob. And I think out here, maybe I have a friend who lives out here. I haven't been out here for a long time. He has like a double wide and a big old shop with stuff in the back. Oh, now I'm doing 40, okay. So anyway, this is a nice area. I wouldn't mind living back here when I move. Yeah, it's just got a roughness to it. Not sure what that is. Anyway, yeah, see, now I'm having to search. It's going blah, blah, blah. Might even be able to hear it. Yeah, so that sucks. So, well, it's not a main jet issue. Let's scratch that. So, maybe richen up the needle and move the clip down one, which would richen it up. Might try that. Yeah, it actually kind of sucks. I was hoping I'd put in the jet kit, and the light from God above would come on, and my bike would be fixed. I'd have an extra 10 horsepower and 5 miles to the gallon.